A lot of people talk about how Trump is destroying the international order, but then again, as a counterpoint, it was perhaps decaying anyway, and the international order wasn't able to control Putin. So how do you view Trump's willingness to act outside international law and even outside Congress and actually initiate these operations?
It comes down to being transactional. He says repeatedly NATO was a bad deal for the United States. He had a point. He's right. European states had lived off cheap Russian energy and cheap US security, and those days are over, and he's ended them. All he did is draw a line under it faster in a more forthright fashion than the previous US presidents who'd been saying it for a long time but being more diplomatic about it. And it's all driven by a decline in the relative power of the United States. That's the strategic driver vis-a-vis China and other states, and it can't afford to do it anymore. Looking at what he says, the Chinese flooding the southern borders with fentanyl, using immigration as a weapon, it all ties in with this idea that we're not as strong as we once were, and we can't let these kind of death by 1,000 cuts strategies happen anymore and continue. In one way, your question is really good in terms of goes to the nub of it, like how much was the old order a bit on life support anyway, and how much is he just ripping it to shreds too? Is a very good question. I think he's fairly smart and kind of like assessing the situation. He's not a chess player, really.
He's not detail oriented either.
Well, yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like he'll weigh things up in the moment and have a go at something and then see what the reaction is and work out his response. He's not so much, it seems to me, a chess player. And that's important when other adversaries are playing chess with you. And some of his strengths is people don't know what he's going to do. It's a bit of a wild card. He talks tough. He does act tough.
It's a bit of a madman strategy.
Well, he's definitely riffing off that, the Nixon thing.